Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is ongoing burial service for the late IEBC chairman, Wafula Chebukati, in Trans-Nzoia County. And as the burial is going on, we are well aware of the standoff between George Natembeya, the governor of Trans-Nzoia, and the Ford Kenya Party leader who is also the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Masika Wetangula. There are those supporters of George Natembeya and those of Moses Masika Wetangula who are now going to be in this event. With George Natembeya, he is the host governor of the county. We are well aware that Ruto is attending. Mudavadi is there. I mean, the government is there. Mambo ya Raila ndio sijajua kama ako huko. But they are all attending this event. There is tense moment between the supporters of Natembeya Wetangula, because we know where Natembeya belongs to and what he holds as far as Wetangula and the Mudavadi politics in a Mulembe nation is concerned. So there is this one photo, not one actually, there are several, that is trending. The photos were taken by Moses Masika Wetangula's allies after Wetangula and George Natembeya met in Kitale at Wafula Chebukati's area before the service. So this was just in the morning. And you can look at the photo, you see the face of George Natembeya, then Wetangula. It points into a direction. Already, these leaders, in as much they want to show that they don't have any problem, there is tense between them. Kuna ile uoga fulani, yani discomfort like that. So it tells you that in as much they are all here, trying to send maybe specific information to their supporters. Because with this photo, there is message in this photo that is supposed to be delivered to the both supporters of Wetangula and George Natembeya. I don't know how they are receiving the message, but then that is it. We can see tense moment, and as much they are greeting each other. There are lessons we have to learn from all this again, but again, trying to predict what might just end up happening in this battle event. Before we look deeper into all this, just a quick request for those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, right now, there can be peace at Wafula Chebukati's home and at the place where they are holding the burial ceremony. Why? Simply because President William Samoei Ruto is attending this event. Already they are streaming. Nimeona. So the government is here. And that tells you that the security has been heightened at this place. Kila mtu anakuwa searched, wakiingia hapa wanachunguza, wanaangalia kila mtu vile hali iko, because the head of state is here in this function. And so, there can be some level of peace. The burial function might not be affected just because of that. But if the president was not coming here, I am sure this burial would have entered into a fighting match, people throwing chairs at each other, because there was another burial function where we saw people throwing chairs at each other. Wetangula was to be whisked away, and the burial ended up being disrupted. Here Chebukati itakuwa too peaceful because Ruto is there, but really with these two leaders, the issue has been about their supporters. How I pray that we can understand when the people are aggrieved, at least we stop some shenanigan kama zile zenye wao wanaleta kwa matanga pana. The fight is about controlling the Bukusu politics. Wetangula, Bungoma, Trans-Nzoia. George Natembeya claiming Trans-Nzoia chini ya uongozi wa Mheshimiwa Eugene Wamalwa. So that is what would have happened if the president is not attending. And so it might not happen. But then what will happen after Ruto has left? Kutakuwa aje? Kutakuwa na amani kati ya hawa wafuasi sugu wa Wetangula na George Natembeya? We will get to see. Then the other issue is that Natembeya believe that there is an attempt to shortchange him so that he's not the one running the program when it comes to the political class. They are here. Hako hapa. Yeye ndio host governor. Serikali ndogo ni hiyo. So president akikuja amekuja chini ya kuheshimiwa na kukaribishwa na serikali ndogo ya Trans-Nzoia. George Natembeya ndio anamkaribisha yeye kama serikali ndogo. I don't know if they have accepted this, but that is what should happen. But remember, George Natembeya and William Samoei Ruto are not in good terms. Natembeya at one point faced William Ruto with reality. Uso kwa macho. Hii ilikuwa kwa matanga kule Bungoma. Leo hii Ruto ameenda kwake nyumbani. We expect George Natembeya to use his chance to deliver another message to William Ruto in this event. So it's just tense because this is opposition county. In county opposition, we are expecting a bit of bitter exchange between George Natembeya and Wetangula to that extent, including even Musalia Mudavadi in this event. Haya ndio matarajio ya Wakenya, sababu George Natembeya ameamua ataambia serikali ukweli wa mambo without fear or intimidation. So we will be waiting to hear the speeches from these leaders. But the bad thing is that in Western, we always use funeral to settle our political discourse. Like now here. And one bad thing about the people of Trans-Nzoia and Bungoma, they will always use, a hostility approach to deal with their opponent. Vita, kupigana, kurushana, mawe, nina nini. For example, yesterday, George Natembeya went to visit the widow and delivered a bull. On his way back home, organized, paid goons attacked him and his driver was hit. Hiyo ilikuwa jana usiku. Alafu leo wamepatana asubuhi. Don't you see that the situation is still tense? Because Natembeya was, said that the Papa wa Roma goons are the ones who attacked him. That is what he believes. So already, the yesterday night is still here now, whereby a driver has been attacked with George Natembeya's vehicle, pelted with stones and all that. So this is just 10th moment for these leaders. But now Wetangula, huku si kwake, huku ni kwa George Natembeya. Sijui vile mambo itakuwa. How I wish they can just engage each other without really going into physical way of approach to politics. I think it is primitive in that kind of approach. So I ask my brothers and sisters from Bungoma and Trans-Nzoia to style up and manage politics in a democratic, and we can say diplomatic way of an engagement. That is the maturity of politics that we need in this country. I don't know your views, but let us put in the comment section to continue this discussion. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in our next video.